right, so basically the first bit, we're going to just do a quick inspection of the bike just to make sure everything's functioning on it, which I already know the answer to that.
Okay.
But we got to do it to say we did. And then the test will consist of 4 different riding exercises, basically testing your ability to maneuver the bike and hazard response skills. The last 2 tests are going to be speeds around 15, maybe a little bit more miles an hour. You know, not a big deal there. So basically you'll be timed throughout this test on timing, as well as like if you put your feet down, you know, do a path violation, stuff like that. The test can end at any time if you accumulate too many points. If you were to fall off the bike, or you know, it falls on you or anything like that, anytime you leave the bike, that's you know, pretty much a done one on there. Another thing to go over with as well is each of these 4 exercises, if for some reason, if you're not comfortable doing one of them, we're not going to force you to do that, because you know, we don't want you to get hurt or you know, damage the bike or anything like that. So if for some reason you're not comfortable, let us know, and we, like I said, we'll stop the test. But you do have to complete all 4 of the test parts in order to actually, you know, get the endorsement put on there. Okay. Do you understand all that stuff right there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's mostly pretty straightforward stuff. So, all right. So what I'm gonna have you do, go ahead. These headlights always stay on, don't they?
Yeah.
Ever runs. Turn on the high beams real quick.
Okay. I think I have to turn it on.
Okay. Yeah, there they go. All right. Left turn signal, right turn signal. And do you have hazards on this one?
I don't.
Okay. Then go ahead and honk the horn on it too.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Excellent. All right. So the inspection's good. That, like I said, as expected, it's a brand new bike. So the first bit we're going to do here is, in my opinion, I think this is probably the hardest part, is we just get out of the way early, is the cone weave to the normal stop. So I'm going to have you do, just drive the bike around. You see that white T over there? You're going to put your front tire on that one, facing us, okay? And then I'll give you the instructions from over there, and then we'll have you run it. One of the other things too, stalling the bike can also cause a failure on this test. Now, you can do it up to 4 times. The 4th one is what fails you, but it only counts when we're doing the actual exercise. So everything in between exercises, you can basically do whatever you want.
I don't think I'll still.
I don't think you're going to either. Even between tests, you fall off the bike. Whatever, doesn't count.
Oh really?
Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't. It's only when we're doing these exercises does any of that stuff count. So you know, you're going to start from this T. You're going to go to the right of the first cone, left of the second cone, right of the third, left of the fourth, and then right of that 5th cone there at the end. Now, once you pass that last cone, you're going to make a semicircle, or you do a 180 basically, onto the left-hand side. And then you're going to stop with the front tire in that blue rectangle over there.
Okay.
And you want to make sure that that is a non-skidding stop, so you know, just kind of do a normal, just yeah, for that.
After the last cone, where do I turn, around the yellow line?
I mean, you can take up as much of it as you want. Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you end up parked over there in that spot. That's all we care about.
All right.
Okay. All right, my man. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Now this one. Easy. Good job. All right. No complaints out of me on that one. All right, so the next one is going to be the turn from a stop and U-turn. So what I'm going to have you do is, you see that blue T right there?
Yeah, face that way?
Yep, facing the little right-hand turn here. And then once you get in position, I'll give you the rules for this exercise, okay?
All right.
So what you're going to do, whenever we give you the heads up, or the go-ahead, you're going to make a right-hand turn through this little, whatever you want to call this here. Basically, you want to make sure to stay within the lines here.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously not put a foot down if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you have any questions about that one there?
just between the dotted lines, that front yellow line, and then the red line.
Correct, yeah. Yep, you just do the U-turn in there. You can do it as sharp or as wide as you want, you know, as long as you're within that area. You know, do it however you're comfortable, more or less. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we got you with the path there, but hey, whatever, who cares? That's the only thing you've done wrong so far, so, you know, hey.
Good.
All right, so.
I didn't know it was that sharp right there.
What is it?
I didn't know it was that sharp right there.
Yeah, the last guy I had yesterday doing one of these, the same thing happened to him. He was like, I didn't realize all of a sudden that it was right there. All right, so these next two exercises are gonna be like very, very similar, okay? So go ahead, get yourself positioned on this white tee closest to us, facing this direction, okay?
Okay.
All right, so with this is our speed test, if you will, kind of, sort of, if you want to call it that. So whenever we give you the thumbs up, you're going to accelerate up to anywhere between 13 to 18 miles an hour. So once your tire passes that first yellow line, you're going to want to maintain that speed until you get to the second yellow line. Once your front tire crosses that second yellow line, you're going to hit the brakes as hard as you can and stop as quick as you can.
And is the goal stop before you hit the red line? Is that the goal?
So depending on how fast you're going, it varies.
In that general area?
Yeah, you want to be somewhere in there. And then basically we're just going to make sure that you were able to stop quick enough.
Okay.
Basically, as long as you don't go over the handlebars,
okay,
it's all good. If for some reason, say you don't do it fast enough or something like that, whatever. We'll rewind it and we'll do it again. This one we get multiple runs at. So, all right. So, you have any questions about that?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Let us get in position here. All right, you ready? Okay, well, our stopwatch is messed up, so let's run it again real fast.
Okay, that's fine.
I got something.
So that's 20 feet distance.
10.
So tell me.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyway, you passed.
Okay, cool.
I got 0.88 on there. So he had 14 feet he could stop in, and he did it. But yeah,
So
good
he
job.
He could have gone up.
All right, so the very last one is going to be the obstacle swerve. So head right back to that same tee, and then we'll give you the directions for this final bit, okay?
Okay, cool.
Of course, the train comes through. Don't you love it, man? All right, so the last one's, like I said, the obstacle swerve. So you're going to do almost exactly the same thing you just did. You're going to go 12 to 18 on the first line, maintain that speed to the second line. Then once your front tire passes that second line, you're going to swerve off to the right around that last green cone down there at the end. All right, whenever you're ready. Good job. Very good job, actually. The only thing I got you on was, you know, where you went over the line there a little bit. Whatever. It's all good The good news is, you passed and you passed the flying collar. Heck, you overperformed one time where we had to make you do it again because you did it too well. So it's like, no showing off here. That's not how this works. No. But yeah, man, outstanding job. Thank you. Outstanding. So here's what we're gonna have you do. Make sure, because this is the one way going back through here. So just go back around the building, come back in and meet us at that little half door.
Okay, yeah.
And then we're going to get you a form to fill out. Of course, DMV, right?
That's all right.
And then once you're done filling that out, we'll get you to a window, and then we'll get this F endorsement put on your driver's license, okay?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.